Outrage at Queen's Park today over the Ford government's controversial proposed Bill 5 that seeks to speed up large mining projects in the north. Road, rail, and mine blockades could be on the horizon in the province as First Nations ramp up the pressure on the government to kill the bill. Kelly Botello has more.
If the bill goes forward as is, I don't know more.
NDP MPP Sol Mamakwa says First Nations communities are ready to act because it's the only way to get the Ford government's attention.
There will be, closures, blockages of mines, roads. That's what I'm understanding. That's the only way they'll listen. And right now, they're not listening.
The Ford government says the proposed Bill 5 will protect Ontario's economy by expediting large construction projects in Ontario. The province is set to create so-called special economic zones that would suspend provincial and municipal laws for certain projects. Premier Doug Ford has said his government intends to declare the critical mineral-rich Ring of Fire in Northern Ontario as one of these zones, and he didn't seem to be fazed by the criticism today at Queen's Park.
Well, there's opposition with the radical environmentalists, not everyone else. People want jobs. They want to create wealth and opportunity and prosperity. That's what they want, and we have to make sure that we compete against the rest of the world. We have a commodity called critical minerals. We have more than anyone in the world. We have to get it out to market.
Minister of Energy and Mines Stephen Lecce had a softer approach, saying the PCs want to listen and engage with First Nations communities and are willing to change the bill.
We're going to have those discussions with the First Nation leaders we have throughout the weekend to be fair and beyond, but I'm just signaling to you a willingness to do that.
Other groups are speaking out too. The Canadian Civil Liberties Association says the creation of these special economic zones would give corporations far too much power.
This part of the bill is simply a power grab. Essentially, the government is giving itself the power to give to corporations free pass to circumvent all sorts of important protections, such as environmental laws, labor laws, health and safety laws.
Even the Toronto Zoo is critical of the bill that would scrap the province's Endangered Species Act and might disrupt the habitats of endangered animals.
Well, I think it's a long history of concern. For a lot of species at risk, we haven't actually stopped the decline, and we're not talking about conservation. We actually want recovery and thriving.
Provincial ministers say they have heard the outcry and will make improvements to Bill 5, but are stopping short of saying they would eliminate it outright. Kelly Botello, CHCH News.